Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition. Arise, Arise, Awakening. I'm the Mysterious JG. Last time we were doing stuff. Let's keep doing stuff. We got the Kanto Conray event. Kanto Conray event. I want to play around with my substitutes. I want to put chiefs in charge. Like Noramasa Uesugi. who he can do flattery.
You have my thanks.
Build farms or something. Former High Lord of the all-powerful Uesugi. So this guy is a chief. He's on territorial problem duty. Well, never mind. I guess I swapped out one guy, and I still have to... Because I got all these substitute infantry leaders. And that's kind of my thing. If, Yeah, let's get this going. There's only one level of it, so it doesn't work out better from having her do it than anyone else, but she'll do it much faster.
I will see it done.
Thanks to her 100 poems. That has us all out of labor. But I do want to give dominion to some folks. You piece of shit, you liar! You told me that you were charged. Let's get some decent guys down here because they've got the...
You have my thanks.
There are people trying to take over down... there's people using like psychological warfare against me down here. Trying to, like, the Saito are trying to, like, sow disloyalty. So I want people who have fairly high loyalty scores down there. Same kind of goes for up here, actually.
I will handle this for you.
Because the Takeda are going to be down there using sneaky time tactics.
I'm deeply grateful.
So I'm taking away substitutes in my own home zone, thinking that as we get new guys, we'll be able to
I'm deeply grateful.
take care of what needs to be done. I also all deserve some support down here because he was
I'm in your debt.
he did good by us in battle. So now there's no place where I can put anybody in, and eventually I can places with nobody can now get new attendants. So we're keeping Ana Takatatsu free. These two are both occupied doing something, and when they're done, we'll be good to go. We can buy treasure, except that I really don't... Battle victory? We must achieve more victories in battle. We've currently won 0 times. Okay. I guess you mean since the last time you decided to start counting? What the hell date am I waiting for up here with this event? 1550? We've got to get years to pass here. This could be tricky. Without the Takeda, like, just, wrecking shit. Let's see these Toishi Castle events. Doesn't seem to matter. Okay. This stuff up here, we can do... Doesn't have to be connected. It's Masakage Nagao. I want to make sure that we don't... Sadazane Uesugi, I don't think it's important. Masakage Nagao. Events that involve him, like Kagatora absconds. We need that stuff to happen, but this is... later. Okay. We're probably still okay, but... it's hard to know. Let's, okay. This is freaking... it's a freaking mess. I just bought a new power cord, too. And, I think the part of the problem is I just have old, controllers that don't hold any charge. So I will deal with this between now and the next recording session. I have a new controller that I just didn't get out of the box. I bought it at the same time I bought the power cord, which seems to have failed. So let's get over here where we actually have our armies marching. This would be terrific for trade.
It's to be a field battle. Take formation.
I want to go to the onsen for my health, but there are no condition to visit. I do wish someone would. Well, we'll have to deal with that in a moment, sir. For now... oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, you know, all these units probably have created officers in them, but none of them are led by the created officers, so... no, I want to... oh, I can't join a battle because Kenshin's not part of it. Rising Dragon. Yeah, I forgot about that. This is kind of I guess it's to keep the game moving faster, but if your actual leader of the force isn't in the army, it's not necessarily going to go your way. I mean, not go your way, but you won't always be allowed to.
You have my thanks.
You won't always be allowed to. You won't always be allowed to zoom in battles. By won't always be, I mean you will never be allowed to zoom into those battles. What does this actually do? Commerce plus 1,500. Okay. Or doing this would give us... this is probably more immediately valuable. Soldier restoration speed up.
Then, let's begin.
To begin. Meanwhile, they're attacking Tuishi Castle, so I think that event might be about to happen. Sawada Castle has added a foundry. That should be good for our cash flow. She will be able to add a major settlement, a trade port.
Certainly.
Sweetly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Distant employment. We will send Kakatsuna Naue.
I have a solid idea.
Uncle Baldozer will use his networking powers, which has come up before. Insight. And no, I'm not worried about that.
Scatter the enemy soldiers.
What are Yashina's units? How weak. We've persuaded him to join our clan. I suggest you grant him an audience.
I will serve you.
I've wanted to meet you for some time. My name is Sei Nikaido. I look forward to serving you. Alright, we have a new chief.
Ready the army. Battle is imminent.
We could always make her a concubine. What a great way. Welcome to our force. You will now have sex with our leader. Thank you for joining our organization. You will now have sex with our leader. That's just how advanced and progressive we are in this area. So she has pretty low loyalty. We can make her a chief, and she's far away, and I don't think she's actually kind of back there. It's hard for anybody to get like spies over to mess with her. So she doesn't appreciate being looked down on. Yeah, she's not a particularly good officer. She's one of these like just spontaneously generated, contributed greatly to the family's prosperity female officers in this game. Some of them have been quite good, and they usually have pretty good poll values, but overall not impressive. So she's going to get a loyalty negative because I've got the thing going on where really high-end officers get high boosts. This is actually really not seeming to go our way. They're just sending in a trickle of a lot of troops. And I don't get to use
How delightful.
by adding a temple, we've given the people a place to soothe their weary souls. The priests too seem pleased. Added a temple.
Raise your spirits and heed the call of war.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be outnumbered before this is all said and done. Those are the Date helping them out. Fuck, I didn't realize they had an alliance with the Date. I think I may have thrown away a bunch of troops for not much gain here. I looked into the apparent disturbance with the Takeda clan. Would you like to hear what I've learned? Route of Toishi. Route of Toishi. Horonobu Takeda, the daimyo of Kai, had slowly but steadily taken control of Shinano within a few years of beginning his invasion in earnest.
Trample them beneath your hooves.
Shinshu is our land. We would not allow Horonobu to have his way with it. Among the tribes of Shinano, the one who raised his banner in opposition to the Takeda was Yoshikiyo of the Murakami, who had long held dominion over Shinshu. Yoshikiyo had once bested Horonobu's army at Uedahara, and his animosity towards the Horonobu, you mean the Takeda, was even stronger than that of the other Shinano tribes.
I will crush them.
If I could only defeat Yoshikoyo Murakami, all the tribes in central and northern Shinano would yield to me. I must beat him down until no part of his being is left unwounded. While Yoshikiyo and his soldiers dispatched elsewhere, Horonobu took the opportunity to launch an attack on Toishi Castle, a strategically important location in Shiisagata. With his history of achievements and experience at war, Horonobu believed taking Toishi Castle would be an easy feat. However,
Return to the castle.
Horonobu has come, everyone, to Toishi Castle at once. As soon as he learned of the impending attack by the Takeda, Yoshikiyo Murakami rerouted his troops to defend Toishi Castle.
Everyone.
I was not expecting Yoshikiyo to react so quickly, but I will prevail so long as we claim the castle before his return. However, although the Takeda army boasted an infantry 10 times larger than the castle's defending force, their attack floundered. Horonobu's impatience grew fiercer and fiercer.
Witness the might of my
You underestimated the strength of Toishi Castle and the Murakami. Your arrogance will cost you your life, Horonobu Takeda.
This fight will be
Yoshikiyo Murakami's troops arrived more quickly than expected, and together with the soldiers of Toishi Castle, they attacked the Takeda army from two sides. Overwhelmed and in disarray, they had no choice but to retreat.
I was careless.
That damned Yoshikiyo Murakami. First in Uedahara,
Now I must suffer a loss at his hands again here. He is truly my nemesis.
Yeah, I think I know who his nemesis is. Having suffered a humiliating defeat, it's said that the Takeda forces would later refer to this battle as the Rout of Tuishi. There you go, that's probably good for us. Takayoshi Yakota dies. Does that mean that he's going to get beaten back, though? I mean... Because I thought... I'm still waiting for some stuff there. Okay. I think I still am on track to get this, although it's hard to know. I'm very confused about how some of this stuff works in this game, to be honest with you. I think if we start again, I'm going to start from... I'm not going to play all the way from the very beginning. Because I feel like I built up my... Like, I probably have built up my castles better than the enemy castles have been built up, but I'm really not that sure. Like, can I see? Have they got, like, cool castle facilities and shit, too, and I'm not as special as I thought I was? Excuse me. Well, they've got major settlements going. War drums and arrow towers. They have no facilities built. Either that or I can't see them because like that involves some spying mechanic that I haven't been introduced to yet. And it won't because I turned off tutorial, so oops. No, my problem is I didn't realize that we would pull this entire clan and the Date into a fight over here. And so we've got them outnumbered. But these guys are on the way. And then these guys. So, I don't know if we'll have enough force left to do anything. Add a port. That is happening. Battle victory. Have I got my substitutes set up the way I want them now?
I'm deeply grateful.
Alright, I only got one attendant left. And I like to keep her freed up for other missions. No county able to conduct county development. Yeah, 4 labor is an unusual amount for me to have sitting idle. You have stables. We need gunnery level 2 and equestrian level 2 to be able to build at places that don't already have it. Oh, she's in the middle of something, so never mind. She's adding a port, so she can't actually do this anyway. Alright, I guess we could just have spare labor for once. Come on, guys, win! total commerce clan target has been completed. This will further improve the conditions of your clan. Special reward acquired. Enable buying up to grade 5 treasures.
Have you a moment to spare?
Ashikaga clan's trust has reached 100. Would you like to begin negotiations at once? Negotiations for what? I guess we'll see. Alliance title. Request to receive a title from the shogunate. They have overpowering prestige. Improved diplomacy stands by offering treasures. We can increase our prestige by 50. And it will cost us, but we should put in the work in order to be appointed the Sato Shugo. Is other stuff going to happen instead if I don't do this?
Fine by me.
It is done. I shall grant you the title of Sato Shugo. Look forward to continued devotion to the shogunate. So we got more prestige than ever before. Oh, and there's more honors that can be bestowed. We can make this guy here the covert. He's the wise now.
Have my thanks.
Fergal the Wily. That's a family inside joke. And this guy can become the courageous.
Have my thanks.
Old man the courageous. We can also now... Can I appoint more county officials? I need System Reform 2 policy. Oh, that's probably why I wanted that, so I could have more powerful stuff going on there. I wish I could become an abundant harvest one day, or we could enjoy. I don't want to become a harvest. He wants to enjoy one. Small unit deployment and temple donation have become available. $200 a month. I can unlock Castle Plan command. Enable landholder change. Yeah, I've been wanting this for a while. I didn't have enough. Didn't have awesome enough prestige power. Need at least 2 people to do this, huh? Okay.
Loud and clear.
System Reform level 2, and then System Reform 2 level 1 is also a thing I could do. Defensive infrastructure is probably going to be a good idea at some point. But right now, nobody's attacking me. I'm attacking everybody else. Small unit deployment increases your days of provision. That seems pretty good. Temple donation. When blockading castle during castle assault, HP damage plus 10. Conservative tenant officers like it. I'll leave that be for now. I would really like to win this fight. But we're going to be... Yeah... Like, there's no one else coming, although now they're up to, like... Oh, they are agitated. I just feel like we're going to have, like, nothing left by the time we've won this big fight.
Very well.
We've added an onsen. Apparently their waters work wonders on wounds, so I'm confident the springs will help our soldiers recuperate.
Scatter the enemy soldiers.
Taratsune Sei's unit are weak.
Raise your spirits and heed the
Unfortunate, but
call
we'll
of
have to
war.
retreat. That was us losing a fight. We still have them outnumbered. I really wish we were allowed to fight in these battles. Like, if I have no doubt that with the relatively simple combat game here, I would have been able to make this fight go a lot better using pincer attacks and stuff if I was, like, controlling anything. But I'm not. That is the tragedy of our day that we live in. Council official. Why not appoint a council official? Their work is essential. Plan to be established. Yep. Oh, no. So you're just telling us about that, but it's a big lie. So up here I've got my foundry. Trading town, irrigation canal. I think I want training grounds. Get more troops on these frontline cities. I think that's the logical next step. Although here, can't get this. I could get stables. Cavalry level +1. Let's get a training ground first. Oh, she's working on something else? Okay. He gets it up to level 1. I think if we wait for her, we get level 2. I didn't know that she was working on something. Well, crap. She's adding a port. Alright, so when she's done... we need to leave. Probably just do 1 and leave at least. Onsen Major Settlement is here. You're already seizing that farm. You're already seizing a farm. Yeah, they're already working on stuff. I guess I could get a... Shingen could start working on a farm down here. Because that's just 1 labor. I will personally seize a farm while my armies, without me leading them, fight a losing battle for Tsugawa. I mean, we could win this thing. I mean, we're not going to have any troops left to take Tsugawa itself. Oh, here we go. Toishi Castle falls. Yoshikiyo Murakami, who had hounded Harunobu through countless ordeals, or at least one story event, was finally facing his own bitter defeat. The schemes of Yukitaka Sanada, with support from the Takeda army, led to a string of clan betrayals.
Do you mean to test me?
Gonna roll up and test me up. Don't test me, I'll leave the whole place empty. Harunobu, you fiend! You find no victory on the battlefield. So now you resort to these underhanded means?
This vexes me no end.
This vexes me no end. Mark my words, scoundrel. You will be repaid in full.
Man, he could have been saying all this stuff about us if we had foolishly attacked him earlier, or rather more extensively than we did. I think the problem is I should never have seized his castle, like any castles from him. Now I'm thinking maybe this would have had, well, you know, if I hadn't attacked that one castle I took from him, it's possible that all these events would play out properly. Because I took one castle from him, and I thought I needed to leave this castle. Like, I took this castle from him, too. I took 2 of his castles, and then Shingen took 1, and that broke the event train. But now I'm thinking if I hadn't taken anything from him, I would get 1 more event after this that I'm not going to get, I think. Because I thought, oh, this had to be his last castle for this event to happen, but I don't think... I might have misunderstood how that worked. Takeda Army, Harunobu Takeda's camp. The path here has been over long. Yes, but we have finally taken back this land. All of this has only been possible through your help, my lord. I think this is Yukimura's grandfather? I don't think this is the guy from Legend of Sanada. I think this is the dad of the guy from Legend of Sanada. Save your flattery. The castle I had endured countless attacks on my own was immediately toppled by your hand. My strength was lacking. What is it you have that I do not? The essence of strategy is to seize victory without fighting. It is better to attack their spirit than their castle. Such tactics have won most of my battles. Even so, the success of my strategies was entirely dependent on your might and military, my lord. I see. So you are saying that my military could have spared me senseless fighting? To seize victory without fighting. I thought I understood, but it seems part of me was overeager. The apple has not fallen far from the tree, after all. Dots, he's referring to his father, who was over-aggressive and got the clan in trouble. And that's basically how he was able to toss his dad out and take over, because his dad was unpopular for being overly combative. And now he is kind of realizing himself that he's been fighting too many battles, not being strategic enough about them, I guess.
You have my gratitude.
You have my gratitude. You have shown us something extraordinary. Sorry. If you've never seen Enter the Dragon, you really should. I thank you, Yukitaka. You've helped me realize how much I have left to learn. A few days later, Nagao clan, Kasukeyama Castle.
Might you have a moment to spare?
I come before you in humility. Please lend your lowly servant Yoshikiyo your aid. If it means defeating the wretched Harunobu and returning to Shinano, I would gladly endure any hardship. Raise your head, Lord Yoshikiyo. Sir, I would ask one thing, Lord Yoshikiyo. Why do you seek my help? Did you not think to ask others? Didn't I take one of your castles earlier? Well, that was actually your brother in this reality. I did not. I know your prowess in battle is second to none in the region, Lord Kagetora. Only you, Lord Kagetora, are capable of defeating the dastardly Harunobu, to whom I lost. My prowess in battle, eh? A good answer.
I understand.
Very well, you shall have my aid.
I'm in your debt.
I'm in your debt.
He's in his debt.
I've no need for thanks. It would not bode well for either of us to let Harunobu do as he pleases with Zenkochi. But more than that, I must see for myself just how strong this Harunobu truly is. Haven't you defeated him in battle once in this reality? Yeah, we're trying to stick with the story, but it's getting kind of messy. Following the annihilation of the Murakami clan, the influence of the Takeda clan spread throughout North Shinano, conflicting with the interests of the Nagao clan. A fateful clash between Harunobu Takeda and Kagetora Nagao had been set in motion, and the dual shock 4 battery level was low. Toishi Castle falls. Kiyohide Kiaono becomes affiliated with Nagao clan. Murakami clan is annihilated and its officers are added to Takeda clan, except that Yoshikiyo Murakami becomes affiliated with Nagao clan. So we only get 2 new officers out of that, but I'm thinking they're probably better than the officers. I don't know, it's hard to say. Anyway, man. Okay, we're just about to win this. But the video is pretty much over. And we're all out of juice on this controller anyway. Let's see. Because he's a new chief. I might have just blown.
I'm in your debt.
I hereby acknowledge receipt of this domain.
I can even dream of a happiness greater
He
than
couldn't
this.
dream of a happiness greater than this. I'm curious about that guy, because he's a brand new officer for us. I'm curious about various people. Sentoween, daughter of Tamakage Nagao, first name Aya, after her husband was drowned. She took the name of Sentoween and relied on her brother Kenshin Uesugi, who adopted her son Kagakatsu. But we just had a new dude join us that... Was this him? Improved relations with his rival, the Mitsugi. I'm not sure that I'll recognize the portrait when I see it. Damn it. I'm making a mess of this. He's the... Kiyohide Kiyonu. That we just added. Kiyohine Kiyonu. I'm just curious who he is, because we didn't learn about him. He joined us, but we didn't get a whole like background on him like we did on his buddy. He was a Murakami retainer. He was dedicated to Lord Yoshikiyo, fighting Yukitaka Sanada and other unruly retainers, then later leaving Shinano with him. He even raised his son, Kunikiyo. Oh, that's nice. But this was the guy that he's devoted to, right? No, that's Yoshikiyo. Okay, he's devoted to this guy. Oh, so he's like his best buddy who even raised his son after he died. He's treated well here because he's got, I guess he has barely above average stats. It's good enough, though. And this guy, like, generally the people who are lords of a domain end up getting pretty good stats. So it's all good having him join Team Package. I mean, Team Nagao. AK Team Package. Alright, folks, that's going to be it for this video. And I probably need to call it a night of recording, even though I'm having fun. When we come back next time, well, let's check this out before I call it a session. I'm really pushing it as far as this controller not falling asleep here, but the next event list is Katsurao Castle is affiliated with the Takeda clan. That doesn't... I think I can try to lose this castle, or I can try to create a situation where they are going to attack it and see what happens, but there's no point in doing it before that date anyway. Because it would be a pain in the butt to have Hayashi and Kiso Fukushima isolated. The main thing is I decided like the safe place to expand was towards Tsugawa, and we may be regretting that soon because of reasons. Like, just, we threw a lot of troops into this blender, and I don't know how well it's going to serve us, like how quickly we'll recover compared to our enemies. But, you know, you don't win the game without taking castles, that's for sure. So when we come back next time, the main thing we'll do is see if we can actually take Tsugawa or not. And if we can't, then I need to learn that from now on, I got to send Kenshin to these battles personally so I can actually control them. And you know, make sure that it's not just a meat grinder and whoever has the most troops wins. See you next time.